Right, okay, hear me out. It has probably been the busiest week of my life ever, yet we've still managed to get fitted for a new set of golf clubs, and I couldn't be more excited to go and test them out. Bye, mate. Bye, mate. Bye. Not a lot of room for that. You see guys, if you are new to the channel then welcome, but if you are not new to the channel and you have been watching this week, you may notice that I had my first child this week, had my baby boy, and I could not be happier. But I've also been really busy with work. Like, work doesn't just stop, like this person's done randomly here. Work doesn't just stop when you run your own business and when you kind of do what we do. So I really wanted to continue making great content, to continue bringing you guys kind of the club reviews, the club fittings. And I've had a club review from a certain brand this week, and the irons have landed today. I'm so excited to go and test these on the new simulator, and it's a totally different fitting to anything I've ever had before. That's why I'm so giddy to jump in the car. Laura's fine with the baby for a couple of hours. The dogs are looking after them as well. Dogs are great, aren't they, by the way? I think our dog told us basically that Laura was going into labour, but that's a different story for a different day. So let's get to the studio, let's go and test these clubs on the new Golfson simulator, and I'm going to talk you guys through exactly just how good the fitting session was, just how we did it remotely, and just how I've got a new set of clubs that could hopefully be the answer. I know, we say that every time. Let's go. And you see, the reason why I've made this video is because I'm well aware I am not the only busy person in the world. So this could be a service that lots of people choose to use for the club fitting in future. Right, let's get in there and let's see just how cool these specs are and how good I think these irons might well be. Because another admission of mine is, well, I am a little bit of a golf, well, I'm first of all terrible with locks, but also I'm a little bit of a golf nerd when it comes to fittings. Let there be light. And I must admit, I'm finding it mega difficult to keep this secret from you guys. So without any further ado, let's do this. And yes, it is finally time for me to reveal what these irons are. I am so excited to show you. They are in fact a set of custom fitted PXG irons, but not just any set of custom fitted PXG irons. You see, well, these are a set of PXG irons that I got custom fitted from my own home, and this for me was a really cool service. So as I said, I've been stupidly busy recently, but for me this was an ideal way of getting fitted for a new set of clubs while still working hard, while still spending time with the baby. And the set that I've actually come out with, I'm going to talk you through the fitting in this video, but it's a split set of PXG's new 0317 ST and 0317 CB irons. I'll talk you through the profile of them, I'll talk you through the shafts, the beautiful grips in these as well. But guys, do me a huge favour, get in the comments below and comment, have you ever been fitted for a set of golf clubs before? These look so good. I'll throw some still images of them on screen now. They look very, I don't know, old school ping-like, which I love. This is a 9-iron, it is in fact the bladed head, and just look how good that does look. Now this is fitted in exactly the specs that I want, and this is the first hit with these new irons. People do keep telling me just how good these PXG clubs feel. I must admit, I'd say they're right. This should be close actually for a first shot. Go on then. Oh, yes, please. Just to a couple of feet. And guys, the big thing here was that I had a phone call with Brandon, who is one of PXG's best fitters here in the UK. And it was quite a long debate, actually, because for me, when you do go club fitting or when you go for any kind of fitting session, it's all about the questions that the fitter asks and the honest replies that you can give them. Oh, How good was that one? So we went through what kind of shaft options I have been using in the past, what my good shot is, what my bad shot is. I'm quite happy that I've had some nice fades there as well. That's exactly what I'm wanting from these ball flights. And then we looked at the specs that I've had in past fittings. So that might be a Mizuno fitting, of which I'm going to compare these irons as well. So make sure you subscribe if you want to see that. Also a past PXG fitting, also a past TaylorMade fitting. Because if you've had a fitting in the past and you've not really worked on your game too much, there's not a lot that really does change. So in that regard, if you know what you're wanting from the ball flight, then you should generally, look at those impact positions, be able to get yourself fitted for a good set of irons without having to travel the length and breadth of the country, without spending days and days trying to go and find a fitting centre. And I think it's a real breath of fresh air on PXG's part as well. Well, that was a bit skinny. How forgiving are these bladed short irons? If this goes close, that is remarkable, because I really didn't strike that well. So what exactly is in this set of irons? You see, I've got, as I said, a split set of irons. So we'll get all these out now and we'll do away with, oh, there's a little receipt there. That's got the specs on it, I believe. These are the specs here, but there's no fun in reading them. Let's get looking at the clubs. And I decided to split the set so that I would have CB irons in the top end of the bag, as you can see. So that's 4 iron right through to 7 iron. I absolutely love the look of these. I'm yet to hit one of the CB irons. I've just been hitting the ST iron 9 iron there, as you saw. But I can't wait to see just how forgiving these are in the long and mid irons. You see, I didn't just want kind of 4 and 5 iron in these, which is what I have done in the past. So I decided to go all the way up to 7 iron in the CB head, because I feel like that is going to help me get a little bit more performance out of them. So 7 iron for me is usually around a 165 club. Let's test it on the GolfZone simulator and see just what we get. Guys, this blade length and top line looks absolutely gorgeous. It really does. That's bottoming off the face. If this goes anywhere near 160, then it is absolutely brilliant, because that, look at it. 164.46 on the opening shot, spinning at 6,200. And if we look at just where I struck that out of the face, this is the beauty of the GolfZone simulator, you will see that that was nowhere near the middle of the face. If we show you that again, it's really bottomy. It's actually a touch toey as well. I'm so happy that that is how these CB long and mid irons do perform. What about a good one then? Because if a bad one can spin at 6.2, how good was that? That was absolutely gorgeous. That was a much better strike. We may have picked up some yardage here, 171. So quite a nice little distance game for me there to say we've still got control. That spun at 6,843. That could be a little bit of a game changer in my bag. And if the 7 iron performs that way, what about the 4 iron? I mean, let's be fair, this thing is a little bit sexy, isn't it? This is absolutely gorgeous. I don't think I would have quite liked to hit the bladed one right up to the 4 iron. I love that little white kind of bottom groove as well. That really helps me with alignment. What yardage can we get out of this? I've set it at 207 yards. That would be a good 4 iron for me at the moment. So shaft-wise, guys, I have actually gone for an Elevate Tour Extra Stiff by True Temper. It's a little bit on the lighter side of the extra stiff shafts, and it feels like a really nice weight for me, which is what PXG do a lot in their fittings. So questions that you generally get asked in that fitting. That felt so good, by the way. It really did feel absolutely gorgeous. Is it going to get there? It's going to be tight. Oh, 195. Let's see if we can send one just a touch lower and try and get through there. I didn't look at the numbers there. I bet we can get this up there. Lost the balance a little bit there, and that's gone left. Is it going to cling on? It's up there, it's 210. Unfortunately, I have hit that just a touch left. That wasn't the best golf swing at all. Spinning at 5,000, so plenty of spin on there for this 4 iron, and that's what I do want. I want an element of control when I'm hitting long irons like this. Lovely big high towering shots as well. So grips wise, I've gone for PXG's own grip. I do think whenever I've tested PXG, oh, we're there. What a shot that was. Whenever I've tested PXG clubs in the past, I've always really enjoyed the grips that you do get on them, and this is a Lampkin grip. I think it's a ZS or a Z5, and just feels absolutely gorgeous. Length and lie angle wise, I've just gone for standard length, and I've gone for 1 lie angle flat. That just helps me deliver the club kind of how I want to dynamically. I could stand and hit this 4-iron all day long, although I've just turned the hands over again a little bit there. I really hope you've enjoyed this kind of impromptu video of my over the phone fitting with PXG. If you are a busy person, but if you do want to get fitted for new golf clubs for the season, if you have stats from hitting golf shots on a launch monitor, if you have stats from some of your lessons, if you have numbers from previous fittings, all you'll do is you'll get asked a series of questions, which if you answer honestly, you should get a pretty accurate fitting for your clubs. Now, obviously I wouldn't say that it's as good as going for a fitting, but then not everyone has the time, not everyone has the ability to go and do that. So for me, it really is a fantastic way if you are really, really busy to get yourselves fitted for some new clubs. Guys, thank you so much for watching. Smash that subscribe button and I'll see all of you exactly the same time tomorrow. Remember, I'm going to compare these to my fitted Mizuno irons because these could be the best fittings I think I've ever had. Which one provides the best clubs? Oh, yes, please.